I'm going to share with you the first 10 books you need to read as a strategist. This is the extra reading list that I give the Strategy Finishing School members once they finish the Strategy Fundamentals chapter. Let's start the 10 books to read list with the classic, the JWT Planning Guide by the godfather of modern strategic planning, Stephen King. This guide was created to help others at JWT in the 70s understand the process of strategic planning. The document was typed out and photocopied and has been turning up on the internet for the last 10 years. It's eerily accurate and still incredibly applicable to the problems brands face decades after it was made. Another cornerstone of strategy is Truth, Lies and Advertising, The Art of Account Planning by John Steele. He gives a behind-the-scenes story of what it looks like to be a strategist. It is jam-packed with examples from his time working in the US at some of the best creative agencies. It mixes examples with practical information. How Brands Grow by Byron Sharp is as close as you'll get to a marketer's New Testament. It's a scientific look at how advertising actually works. It also has a number of theories that are counter to popular opinion in marketing in the last 20 years, like disproving loyalty and elevating the importance of going after light buyers to strengthen a brand. This is a book that blew my mind when I first read it and changed how I deal with clients and create strategies ever since. Strategy is Your Words is by my good friend Mark Pollard. If you get intimidated by the big words of advertising like strategy, insight, and ideas, then fear not. Mark's book is for you. Mark has a gift with breaking down the big, tough concepts into easy-to-digest information. Revolving around his 4-point strategy framework, this gives some great examples of how to write strategy. Ogilvy on Advertising, written by David Ogilvy, an icon of the industry, and also one of the only people to make the leap from below-the-line advertising to above-the-line. Although the book is not just on strategy, this book reveals a lot of the big questions around advertising. Heather Lefebvre, who I was lucky enough to work with at BBDO, has written the next great book on the list, Brain Surfing, the top marketing strategy minds in the world. She lived and worked with strategists from Beijing to Seattle. It gets to the heart of what it means to be a strategist in a number of different markets. Along with the mastery of the strategy fundamentals, there should be an ongoing, continuous effort to broaden your knowledge. The next book on the list is Eat Your Greens by Waimea Schneiders and a collection of guest writers. The chapters are written by some of the most respected practitioners in the industry, and somehow they even let me sneak in to write a chapter. It offers a diverse range of perspectives on how to do more effective marketing. Moving on to the 8th book on the list, Paid Attention, Innovative Advertising for a Digital World by Faris Jacob. I was first blown away by Faris's writing on advertising way back in 2006 when he introduced the idea of transmedia planning to me. Since then, he has gone on to be one of the most original thinkers in advertising and strategy. His book, Paid Attention, lives up to this high bar. An understanding of behavioral economics has become a big part of a strategist's job, and the last 2 books address that. The Choice Factory by Richard Shodden covers the 25 behavioral biases that influence what we buy. It explores how our behavior is shaped by psychological shortcuts. Shodden comes with research to back up all these claims. 10th on our list is Alchemy, The Surprising Power of Ideas That Don't Make Sense by Rory Sutherland, another Ogilvy advertising legend. Rory has an amazing way to tell great stories that bring abstract behavioral economic theories to life with colourful examples. So what books do you think should be on this list? If you're more of a visual learner and prefer video, then check out the Strategy Finishing School. We've got modules built upon the principles that I learned in these books in the list, along with 15 years of experience being a strategist for some of the world's best companies like Facebook, Uber, Disney, Bacardi, and PlayStation.